typing component events. In this simple app, I have defined a parent component that includes a child component. The child component can emit two events: a change event that emits an additional value, in this case a number, and a delete event that just triggers the event without any additional value. Let's take a look at the code. This is the code of the parent component, and here we have defined the child component with its two events. We have the change event and the delete event. Both events have corresponding method handler. So here we have the onChange method handler that receives the value of type number. And here we have the onDelete method handler that does not receive any additional value. Let's take a look at the code of the child component. And here we can see that the two buttons that we have seen in the UI. The first button emits the change event if it is clicked. And here the second argument of the emit function is the value that we pass. The delete button only emits the delete event without an additional second argument. And here we can see that we have used defineEmits. To declare emits with full type inference support, we can use the defineEmits API, which is automatically available inside script setup. defineEmits is a compiler macro, only usable inside script setup. It does not need to be imported and is compiled away when script setup is processed. defineEmits provide proper type inference based on the options passed. Using TypeScript, it's also possible to declare props and emits using pure type annotations. Let's give it a try. Let's change the code to this example. And here we can see that we now use a pure type annotation inside defineEmits. And here we define that the change event, there are two events. The first one is the change event, which has the second argument ID of type number. And the second event is the delete event. So if I now try to change the second argument of the change event to a string, we can see that we get a TypeScript error because the ID has to be of type number. Okay, let's change back. One thing I need to mention is currently complex types and type imports from other files are not supported. The type declaration argument must be one of the following to ensure correct static analysis. It needs to be either a type literal or a reference to an interface or a type literal in the same file. And basically that's it, how you can type your component events.